Hello everyone, this is Rick. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Vakatakas, focusing on the Vatsagulma branch and the legacy of the Vakatakas. In our last video, we have discussed about the main branch of the Vakatakas. Hence, please go through our last video to have a better understanding. So without doing any delay, let's begin. Vatsagulma branch. The Vatsagulma branch was a prominent part of the Vakataka dynasty, founded by Sarvasena, son of Pravardasena I. Sarvasena established the Vatsagulma, the capital of his kingdom, which is now modern Basim in Aloka district of Vidarbha, Maharashtra. The discovery of Basim plates in 1939 provided crucial insights into the existence and reign of Sarvasena. He is notable for composing the Harivijaya, a Prakrit Kavya demonstrating the dynasty's patronage of literature. Sarvasena ruled from approximately 330 AD to 355 AD. His reign was marked by cultural advancements and he was succeeded by his son Vindhyasena, who carried forward his legacy. Vindhyasena and his successors. Vindhyasena, also known as Vindhyasakti in inscriptions, ruled from 355 AD to 400 AD and played a significant role in consolidating Vakataka power. He issued the famous Basim Grant in his 37th regnal year, a document important for understanding his reign and governance. Vindhyasena successfully waged wars against Kuntala and secured dominance over neighboring regions, strengthening the Vakataka Empire in the south. His successor, Pravarasena II, ascended to the throne and ruled from 400 AD to 415 AD, continuing the administration established by his father. Pravarasena II's reign was brief, and he left the kingdom to his young son, who ruled under the guidance of ministers due to his age. Rule of Harisena. Harisena, a powerful Vakataka ruler, reigned from around 475 AD to 500 AD and expanded the Vakataka Empire through conquest. Harisena defeated various neighboring states, including Koshala, Kalinga, Avanti, Lata, and Trikuta, forcing them to pay tribute and acknowledge his supremacy. Dr. V. V. Mirasi notes that Harisena's empire stretched from Malwa in the west to Kuntal in the south, making him one of the most powerful rulers of his time. The Ajanta Caves, particularly Cave 16, were excavated and adorned under his minister Varahadeva, showcasing the Vakataka's patronage of Buddhist art. Harisen's conquest extended his control over vast territory, consolidating his rule from the Bay of Bengal in the east to Kuntal in the south. Decline of the Vakatakas. After the death of Harisen around 500 AD, the Vakataka dynasty faced a rapid decline, losing its grip on power. Kalachuris of Mahishmati and emerging regional power played a significant role in the downfall of the Vatsagulma branch. The succession of Harisena's heirs was unclear, and a little is known about the rulers who followed him. By the 6th century AD, the Vakataka dynasty ceased to exist as a dominant political entity, absorbed by other regional forces. The fall of the Vakatakas marked the end of an era as newer dynasties emerged to fill the power vacuum in central India. Vakataka Administration. The Vakataka administration was a monarchical system known as Rajyavas or Rajya, which was divided into smaller units called Rashtras. Each Rashtra was subdivided into Vishayas, districts, which were further divided into Bhogas or Bhuktis that included towns and villages. High-ranking officials included Sachiva, Sarvadhaksha, Kulaputras, Vatas, Senapati, Rajuka, and Dandanayaka, each responsible for a specific area of governance. Unlike other rulers, the Vakataka kings took modest titles such as Maharaja and did not claim grander titles like Maharaja Dhiraja or Parameshwara. The administrative efficiency of the Vakatakas is evidenced by their well structured system and reliance on capable ministers. Sources of revenue. Land revenue was the primary source of income for the Vakataka rulers, collected from the vast agricultural lands under their control. The state had monopoly on essential goods like salt, ensuring a stable income from the sale of this vital commodity. Liquor taxes and other indirect taxes also contributed to the Vakataka treasury, supporting the empire's needs. Villages designated as Agrahara were tax exempt and allocated to Brahmins as a part of a policy to maintain religious favor. The Vakataka rulers also relied on forced labor (corvée) for public utility projects such as roads and irrigation systems, ensuring infrastructure development at minimal cost. Religious condition. Both Hinduism and Buddhism flourished in the Vakataka Empire, with most rulers being followers of Shiva. Rudrasena too notably became a follower of Vishnu under the influence of his queen Prabhavati Gupta, signaling a shift in religious patronage. Large numbers of temples dedicated to Hindu gods were constructed throughout the empire during this period. Pravarasena I constructed a Dharmasthan or temple dedicated to Shiva, reflecting the dynastic connection to Hinduism. Varahadeva, the minister of Harisen, was a prominent supporter of Buddhism, ensuring the religion's growth through the construction of monasteries and stupas. Social structure and caste system. The Vakataka society was structured around a rigid caste system, with Brahmins holding top administrative and religious positions. Rudrasena too, a Brahmin prince, married Prabhavati Gupta, a princess of the Vaishya caste, reflecting occasional intercaste marriages. Brahmins not only held administrative roles but also engaged in Vedic studies and were scholars of Sanskrit texts. Kshatriyas occupied high ranking military positions, ensuring the defense of the kingdom and participation in conquest. The people of the Vakataka Empire built temples and viharas using brick and stone, and their daily life was marked by simplicity in furnishings and attire. Literary contributions and Sanskrit Kavya. Under the Vakataka dynasty, the Vidarbhi style of Sanskrit poetry thrived, particularly under royal patronage. Sarvasena, the founder of the Vatsagulma branch, authored Hari a famous Prakrit Kavya showcasing his literary talents. Pravarasena too was credited with composing Setu Bandha, a Prakrit Kavya, which narrates the Ramayana story of Rama's journey to Lanka. Sanskrit literature reached new heights during this period, with Prakrit Kavyas and Shubhashishtas, modal verses, gaining prominence. The Vakataka rulers supported both Sanskrit and Prakrit literature, establishing Vatsagulma as a significant literary center. Art and architecture. The Vakatakas were great patrons of art and architecture, commissioning numerous temples and monasteries. Pravarasena too constructed temples dedicated to Rama and Vishnu at his new capital, demonstrating religious devotion. Ajanta Caves, especially Cave 16, were excavated under Varahadeva, Harisena's minister, showcasing intricate Buddhist art. Cave 17 at Ajanta, a Vihara cave, is famous for its Jataka paintings depicting scenes from Buddha's previous lives. Ajanta Caves stand as a testament to the Vakatakas' contribution to Indian art, with Dr. V. V. Mirasi praising their beauty and craftsmanship. Ajanta Caves, masterpieces of art. Cave 16 at Ajanta, excavated during Harisena's reign, is considered one of the most exquisite examples of Buddhist art. The mandapa of Cave 16 is a large hall supported by 20 pillars and is adorned with scenes from the Jataka tales. Cave 17 has a veranda 64 feet long and 10 feet broad, supported by 6 pillars, showcasing the artistic skill of the Vakataka period. The famous painting of Indra flying through the clouds, adorned with jewelry and surrounded by attendants, is a masterpiece of Ajanta Cave 17. Cave 19, a Chaitya cave, features numerous statues of Buddha in various poses, marking it as one of the finest specimens of Buddhist art in India, praised by historians like Dr. V. V. Mirasi. Legacy of the Vakatakas. The Vakataka Empire, especially the Vatsagulma branch, played a significant role in cultural and artistic landscape of ancient India. Their patronage of art, literature, and religion, particularly Hinduism and Buddhism, left a lasting legacy in central India. Ajanta Caves, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, remain a testament to their contribution to Buddhist art and architectural excellence. The Vakataka structured administration and efficient governance became models for future Indian dynasties. Although the Vakataka dynasty declined after Harisena's death, their contributions to Indian culture and religious heritage continued to influence the region long after their political power waned. So that was all about the Vakataka dynasty. This video has been divided into two parts. The first part focuses on the main branch of the Vakataka dynasty, while this part focused on the Vatsagulma branch and the legacy of the Vakatakas. Please go through both the videos in order to have a proper understanding. In this channel, I make videos regarding ancient Indian history in great detail. These videos will be useful to you if you are interested in history or if you are opting for any kind of history related exams. So please support me so that I can bring brighter contents in future. Thank you for your love and support.